guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another TBR video, but this time we're going to be doing it differently. As you guys know, I usually pick TBR prompts and all that kind of thing, which I love doing, but I saw Ashlyn and Ian Gabelli? Is that how you pronounce their name? I don't know, but they gave me this idea and I thought it'd be really fun for Emery to do it and my husband Travis to do it. I asked Elaine if she wanted to do it and she didn't want to, which is totally fine. So Emery's gonna have 4 turns and Travis is gonna have 3 turns. And basically what we do is I pick out a book that I really want to read, and then Emery can pick any book off the shelf that she wants me to read. And we rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins, that's the book I'm adding to my TBR. So this could go really badly, and this could also go really well. It just depends on if I win and what kind of books they pick. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I already know what book I'm gonna pick first.
Okay.
You already know what book you're gonna pick first? You do? Okay, well let's go get them together. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I just found a base and I'm like, oh.
That's the one that you wanted to get?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the one that Emery decided on, The Museum of Extraordinary Things by Alice Hoffman. So this one I got a long time ago at Goodwill, and I was really interested in this one because there's another cover that has like a mermaid skeleton on it, and the Museum of Extraordinary Things just sounds really interesting to me. But this has not been on my radar for a long time. Like, I have not thought about this book forever, so I haven't been thinking about like wanting to read it. So this is a very interesting choice by her. So if I get that one, I'm gonna read it, I guess. And then I picked Court of Darkness. This is the second book in the Court of Shadows, what is it? 4 books, I think? It's a series. So I really want to get this one. I'm really hoping I get this one. Okay, so we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors, and it's rock, paper, scissors, and then you shoot the one that you want, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
Oh, yes! Okay, I'm so happy about that because I wanted to read this book so bad this month because it is the second book and I read the other one this last month, so I'm happy about this. Okay, so the first one was a success. Now we're going to do book 2. Don't pick it yet. Don't pick it yet. I'm just going to pick one up there. Okay, so, and I think I know what one she is going to pick, which makes me nervous. So let me pick one first because, like I said...
I already know one to pick.
Oh, I know which one. I just got this one and I'm really excited. Okay, you pick. Okay.
I just saw it.
So this book I tried reading once and I DNF'd it. It was kind of a soft DNF, but I kept it because I was like, I kind of want to try it again. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for this one. So I kept it, but I did read, I would say, 25% of this, and I was just kind of like, I don't know. But everyone's like, no, keep it. It's a pretty good book. Just read it at a different time. So that's what I did. So it's going to be like a try again type of read. So, interesting choice. I'm picking Flowers for Algernon. This is a book that I recently picked up, and this is totally up my alley of a book. This is about, I think, a man who was born with a really low IQ. And there's like a science experiment that they tried on a mouse, and it made the mouse's IQ higher. And so they end up wanting to try it on this man to see if they can make his IQ higher. And I think what ends up happening is he starts to like get too high of an IQ, and then he starts to like fade away. I'm not exactly sure what happens, but the same thing I think happens to the mouse. I'm not really sure. This one is about a drought in California, like a really bad drought, kind of like dystopian, I think, type of thing. So, okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes! So, Flowers of Algernon is the book I'm going to read, which is great. I'm kind of nervous, though, to read this one because there's animals involved, and whenever there's animals involved in a book, it's tough. Like, I love animals, and I've heard that this is kind of a sad story, but I'm excited to read this one. I've heard it's fantastic, so I'm really happy I got that one. Okay, so we have 2 more picks. Let's see here. What is my next book that I want to read?
But it's at the top shelf, so I can't reach it.
Oh, it's on the top shelf, huh?
Yeah, I can't reach it, so I need you to get it.
So, I picked The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, which is a romance, and this just sounds so cute. It's about a girl who is an assistant to a football team, and the Wall of Winnipeg is the guy, and that's what they call him. That's like his name in the media, I guess. and they end up kind of forming a romance, which this sounds so up my alley. So this sounds really good. And Emery picked Mexican Gothic, which I've heard mixed things about this book. Some people really like it, some people don't. I've never read a Silvia Moreno Garcia book before, but I've heard mixed things. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. I think this is kind of about like a haunted house type of thing. So it's definitely more of like a dark, gothic-y, maybe thriller book. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh no! Okay, Mexican Gothic it is. This is gonna be interesting. This hasn't been on my radar really lately. Like I haven't been thinking about reading this. And I think it's partly because I have heard mixed reviews on it, so I'm just kind of like, I've just been putting it off a little bit. Plus I feel like this is more of like a fall read versus a summer read, so who knows if I will like this or even if I'll get to it. We'll see. Maybe because this is the only book that Emery won, I will read it for her. Okay, so now it's Travis's turn. Alright you guys, so now Travis is here, and Emery picked Mexican Gothic, so she won this round, and this is this is just a book that hasn't really been on my radar, but that's the one she picked. And then I got Flowers for Algernon, which was my pick, and then also Court of Darkness, which was my pick.
You got to pick 2 and she only got to pick 1?
Well, no, these are the ones I won. I won these 2 rounds,
okay.
And she won that round.
Gotcha.
So we're going to do 3 rounds, and then that's how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and pick first, and then Travis can pick. You can look around on my shelf while I'm picking, and then kind of decide what you want to pick, and then, but let me pick first.
Okay.
Okay? I already kind of know what I want to pick, so I'm going to go this one.
I want to pick Blade of Secrets.
I've read it.
Warrior of the Wild.
I have not read that one.
Yep, I'm going to pick that one.
Really? So Travis picked Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller, and I've read 3 Trisha Levenseller books. And I don't hate her books. She's actually kind of similar to Stan Crawford, just YA. So they're like romance fantasies without like the spice and stuff of like a new adult, romance fantasy.
Oh, well, that sounds boring.
But this, I'm actually not too sure what this is about, to be honest. I think it's about a girl who has to go on like a quest, and then she meets like a guy or something, I'm not sure.
Sounds like every story in history.
Pretty much. So that is Travis's pick. I'm actually not too sad about this one because this has been on my shelf forever and I've always kind of had it in the back of my head, but I've just never picked it up, so that's not a bad choice. And then I picked More Than Words by Mia Sheridan, which you guys know I'm obsessed with Mia Sheridan, and this is a just romance, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Ready? So rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, you only go one round?
Yep, I win.
Okay, upside down.
I guess we could do best 2 out of 3.
It's upside down.
Oh, you want to do best 2 out of 3?
No, it's fine.
So I win. I'm having a lot of luck. I've won 3 rounds already.
Okay. That's it? I only did 1 book?
No, you get 2 more. Alright, so I'm picking a doozy because, as many of you know, we had to say goodbye to our kitty Yuki this month, and this book fits well because we started calling Euchre's Pet Cemetery by the end of her life because she was in her hag era. She was getting up there.
She was really skinny.
And I've heard this book is actually very touching. Like, it's scary, it's a horror, but there's also very touching elements to it. And I kind of want to read it. I think it would be a good time, only because, I don't know, I just think it would be a good time to read it.
And I'm doing These Hollow Vows.
And I've actually heard really good things about this book. So this is a YA fantasy romance, and I've heard it's really good. And it's kind of like a love triangle, I think. And I'm actually interested in this one. This has kind of been in the back of my mind. So I would be happy with either of these. So we'll see. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh. Oh, poor Euchre. We don't get to read that one this month. It's okay though. So we're going to read These Hollow Vows, and it says, he thinks he wants me forever, and part of me is considering it even as I'm betraying him. I'm the thief who's stealing from the kingdom he'd have me rule by his side. And then there are these things I feel for Finn. The way my power surges when he's close, the attraction I don't want but can't deny. Would Ronan want me if he knew any of that? Even if he did, doesn't that prove I don't deserve him? So, you know, little love triangle. I don't really read love triangles. It'll be interesting.
Next book. I'm picking this one.
Aww. Okay, maybe I should pick one that you have bought me that I haven't read yet. I kind of hope Travis wins this round. I hope he does. Okay, so Travis picked what? He picked Pet Sematary, which is good. I kind of want to get that one just because I think it's a good time to read it. And I picked Well Matched by Jen DeLuca. This is like a romance, you know? And I've heard good things about this. Actually, this is a companion series, and I don't think this is the first one, but I don't think you have to read them in order, but I've heard really good things about this series. So we're just going to jump into whatever one this is. I think it's the third one, so whatever. So.
Okay.
Euchhards, this is you. This is all you. Ready? Wait. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
Okay, we got Well Matched by Jen DeLuca. But I think I'm going to put this on my TBR anyways. And maybe what I can do, because you know how I said I wanted an audiobook this month, maybe I'll get the audiobook of this and I can kind of read both audio and this physically if I feel like it. I don't know though. We'll see. But I'm going to put this on my TBR anyways because I think it's a good time to read it. So that is it. I've heard this is really good, and actually somebody I watch on YouTube just read this.
What's the best cat book ever?
I don't know, actually.
Like, Homeward Bound is like a movie, but like, you know, you got Old Yeller, you've got other like dog books and stories and stuff like that. What's a good cat book?
Yeah, if you guys have any like good recommendations
You know what I mean,
for like a good cat book. Yeah, because you have so many dog books.
Mm-hmm. I don't think...
The Art of Racing in the Rain is a dog book. There's a lot of dog books that come out, but I don't know of any cat ones. So if you guys know any, let me know. So let's go ahead and go through it. We have Stephen King, Pet Sematary. Well Matched by Jen DeLuca, which was my choice. These Hollow Vows, which was Travis's. More Than Words, which was mine. Flowers for Algernon, which is my choice. I'm excited for this one. Court of Darkness, which was also my choice. And Mexican Gothic, which was Emery's choice. So that is it, you guys, for my TBR video. I think the books I picked are going to be really, really fun. I think I'm going to enjoy a lot of these. So we'll see, and I'll let you guys know kind of like what I think about them and stuff. So I think that's it, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!